for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. DA, it's all.
Well, thanks very much. Now, you know Giannis Antetokounmpo has one of sports.
It's a terrific one. David thanks. He does. Stand out. Wow. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got John Stockton. Walton is out there with Garnett. And it's Durant. And it's Bird in at the 2.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Kobe against Bird. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Bird, and the 3 ball is good. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Iverson outside. They get a hand on it. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Bird after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Here's Stockton. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Antetokounmpo against KD. Yep, that one goes.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Garnett with a screen on Kobe. Takes a 3. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Duncan outside. Now the pass to Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Larry Bird.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Kobe. No good from Bird.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to. When you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Bird. Over Bryant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Spurs leading by 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Iverson. Duncan with a screen on Walton. And here's Iverson outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And he sinks the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. And it's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Stockton outside. Off the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played with.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Chamberlain, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Stockton passes it to Walton. Here's the dish to Bird. Lock at 6. The 3 from KD. And he's good on the 3 ball. KD's got 6.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Iverson kicks to Duncan. Here's Chamberlain. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And here's Bird for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 3-point lead. Kobe, that's for 2. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Now, here's Stockton. Inside. Here's Bird. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Jimmy Butler, who's checked in for the Spurs. Memphis also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Garnett. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bird.
Zion.
Iverson passes to Bryant. Good D by Williamson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the paint. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Duncan outside. Here's Iverson. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Stockton outside. He kicks it to Walton. And Durant launches from deep. He nails it. And we're tied up. He's got 11.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot. But Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Stockton against Iverson. Stolen by Stockton. Up top, Pippen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Stockton outside. Lets it go from deep. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Stockton.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
And so it's Kevin Durant. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Pau Gasol's out there with Kemp. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Archibald in at the point guard position. Here's Archibald. It's Kemp on the wing. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Kevin Garnett.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Kemp a screen on Lillard. Here's Archibald. And it's off from three-point range. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Garnett. George looking over the floor. Garnett with the screen for George. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
That free throw missing. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Right side, Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Butler passes to Archibald. Back to Butler. Kemp a screen on George. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Antonio. And so Butler nails both of them. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jim.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Dumars. And the layup falls.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Pippen, following the bucket by the Spurs. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, where D is at his mercy, how about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now, here's Dumars. Right side Gasol. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
And keeping the defense honest, every team in our league practically begs Giannis to take that shot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by George. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Memphis. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Almost an entire new group here. Walton's checked in for Zion Williamson. Bird comes in for Kevin Garnett. Durant's checked in for George. And Stockton subbed in for Lillard. .158 left in the second quarter. Stockton looking around. And the pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Screen by Walton. The 3. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Iverson, and the foul called on Larry Bird. That'll be his second foul of the game. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Steve Nash.
1:22 left now here in the second. Here's Iverson. That one doesn't drop. Great D.
No, you think Giannis will be better.
Stockton outside. Pass to Bird. Over Iverson. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Giannis outside. Stockton against Bryant. Driving in. Kicks it out to Iverson. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Iverson's got 14.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Now, here's Nash. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Durant. 4 on the clock. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Chamberlain with a screen on Katie. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Memphis. Stockton is out there with Bird. It's Garnett. Then it's Walton. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Bryant for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Stopped in the pass to Durant. He kicks to Walton. Rebound San Antonio. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kobe against Bird. The 3 from Bryant. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Iverson passes to Chamberlain. And Walton sends it back. Garnett against Duncan. Garnett dishes to Stockton. To the inside, Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Duncan outside. Passes it to Bryant. Bird with some nice D.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Outside, KD. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Zion Williamson's checked in for Walton. Paul George comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Pippen subbed in for Larry Bird. Here's Archibald. Dishes it to Butler. And there's the pass to Kemp. Here's Chamberlain. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 5. Archibald passes to Dumas. Here's Archibald. Dumars a screen on Stockton. Here's Archibald. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
On the wing, Stockton. Can they pick up 2?
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Shakes him. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Pippen finds KD. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Pippen. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Pippen's got 12.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Butler feeling it out a bit. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. Pippen, the pass to Stockton. Outside for Pippen. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Archibald. Pass to Dumas. Kempa screen on Pippen. Here's Dumars. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him. Memphis leading by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Durant sets a screen for George. Rebounded by Kemp. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. And Memphis also making a switch. Nash is checked in. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Memphis. 4-point game. Pippen against Dumars. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Pippen. 23 points for Kevin Durant.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars. And then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Spurs trail by 6. So with Peyton on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Chamberlain. Bryant is out there with Iverson. And it's Duncan. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Down low, here's Chamberlain. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Walton a screen on Iverson. And Walton kicks to Williamson. Back to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Screen by Duncan. From deep, Iverson. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
The shot by Nash, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Bryant to tie it up. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Iverson. Nice ball mover by San Antonio. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guard this open is an easy down for him.
Chamberlain gone 4-7 from the field here. Now a timeout called by Memphis. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Yeah, he's just torching him right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
For the Grizzlies. Stockton comes in for Steve Nash. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Thanks so much, David. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Walton with the ball. Butler covering. Allen Iverson on the wing. And they double up Iverson. Pass to Bryant for the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Kobe.
They're making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Iverson against Stockton. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. Stockton the pass to George. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
The pass to Duncan. Feeds to Butler. Over Stockton. Butler, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, George. Garnett with the screen for George. And another miss by Memphis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Iverson against Stockton. Walton with the steal. Pass to Stockton. Now here's Garnett. Pass to Walton. Over Iverson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Here's Bryant. Chamberlain trying to get open. Bryant can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Garnett finds Stockton. To the middle. Here's Bird. Garnett with a screen on Iverson. Here's Stockton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And who else would you want on the line? I mean, Stockton is made for these situations.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Durant's checked in for the Grizzlies. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Duncan with a screen on Katie. And the basket by Kobe.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. KD looking around. Out left to the wing. Here's Garnett. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 5. 1:19 left in the game.
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo against Durant for 3. Kobe. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Right side Durant. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Iverson dishes to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as a second attempt at the line. No good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch gene.
Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs passing it around. From deep onto the Kumbo. They get it back. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Frames it from downtown.
And if there were ever a pick you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that sixth sense for how a play should be done. Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. They're both at the line. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Time called here. They're in front by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He gets the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Big trip for Giannis. Normally at the stripe, he's better in the pressure moment.
Wow.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's San Antonio who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight. All right, David, good job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next week.
Wow, these dudes shot the lights out.